that anything called love is like,
this is
going to be for me. Wow. And you know what? This, I kid you not, I promise you, this is the very first moment I am putting this wig on to try it, because we literally just got it in. And I'm telling you, I'm in love. I don't want to sound like cheesy, but this is amazing. The volume. I love the little bangs, how gentle they are. I love all of this little wispiness over here.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow. And the volume that I can build with my fingers. So this one, unlike the classic page, has a lot of layers cut into it. So you can kind of get your hands in there and get it big, or you can move your hands around if you want to do something a little flatter. Even tuck it behind your ear and you'll still have all this fun going on.
Yeah.
Guys, this is good.
This is good.
This is good.
And it's less than $100. It's on 6 payments of $16.48. And here you can see once again on the light golden blonde the different layers. The difference between this and that page was the page wig had all the same length on here. But look at these layers as you see it, and look at even in the blonde, you see that it has the little darker at the root, because that's normal for a blonde, and that's the beauty of it. This is actually the medium golden blonde, and then I'll go put on my light golden blonde.
And I'll tell you, I've got the light brown on, and it is really beautiful. You know, even with this light brown color, if you take a real close look, you're still seeing 7 to 11 different shades. It looks like the sun has been reflecting on this. But if you want to take a look, let's go through the colors. I'm going to show you the colors we have available for this particular one, our one day only. Okay, so we have the light golden blonde right over here. We see that beautiful base that Mary Beth just talked about. You guys, this is so important. If this isn't here, it looks cheap, okay? This is very expensive to do in manufacturing, but you know what? It doesn't change the price we're giving it to you at. That's because we want to make sure it looks like good quality. Now, and it is good quality, medium golden blonde. We have medium red with ginger. That's your red color with all those gorgeous ginger. Look at the way the light reflects on that. Ginger highlights running through there. I mean, this is you see 7 to 11 different shades of reds, and little browns are mixed into there, and some golden and some ginger. I just love this red color. And it's really classy. Then we have the light brown, neutral brown. This is what I'm wearing, but it's again has 7 to 11 different shades, so it doesn't look like a helmet. It looks like real hair, like a child would look if she spent time on the beach. That perfect color you're always trying to get without any warmth to it. Light brown is very neutral. Then we have medium brown with gold. You want to have some fun. You want to have highlights in your hair. You have a brown color and you want to add highlights. Don't add that in with chemical services. Just get the wig with the brown and the golden highlights running through it. Or if that's too loud for you and you want to tone it down and you want to look like a little bit more of a natural highlight, the medium brown combination with ginger highlights is a beautiful, beautiful, delicate, but visible highlight situation. And then we have the dark brown right over here. It's a nice, deep, deep, deep brown before it gets to the color black. It's hard for you to see this on your screen at home, but there is a significant difference between the dark brown and then what we call the true black, where you're not seeing brown tones very much anymore. But there's no blue or green hues to this. This is a perfect true black. Very, very difficult to get a black wig to look this natural. I promise you that much. So if you like black wigs, this is the one to get. And then we have the light gray option over here, which is still fully dimensional. Look at the snow white, that Nordic white, blonde, like snowy color all the way through the lightest brown that even still makes that look highlighted. Wow.
And one quick thing I want to show you is I just want to put the light brown next to the medium brown ginger. So in case you wanted to see, this is the light brown, which is what you're wearing, Christina. And then this is the medium brown ginger. That's also going very, very quickly. And then if you want to add some blonde highlights, it's medium brown gold. Okay, 500 of these already gone. This is the wig I wore all through the philosophy show for 2 full hours. We threw it on my head, and I'm not kidding you, in 5 minutes flat. It was like less than 15 minutes before I had to come on the air at 6 p.m. And we put my hair up, put the wig cap on, put the wig on, and boom, that was about it. So let's talk. Why is this the wig to own?
This is the wig to own because this haircut, let's talk about the haircut alone. This haircut is like as if you went and spent, I don't even know, like $500, $600, $700, $800 sometimes these days for these like top hairstylists that pay such attention to detail, that know how to feather and lighten this little layer so you don't get a shelf, that know exactly how to cut and round the shape so that you can get a good shape around your chin. When we move over to the side, you know, that know how to swing those layers so that they're not noticeable. You can't see any of the layers really, but it gives the perfect shape. There's no sort of bulkiness over here. It's really soft and gentle. It's a sweetheart look in a way.
It is.
And that's why, you know, I'm not surprised that this turned out to be your favorite today.
Yeah, I know
because it really is just, it sort of mimics the Mary Beth personality, that, you know what, that sweetness, that gentleness, that flowiness, and at the same time, you know, it looks like she's stylish. You know what I mean? You have a great pulled together, polished look. I cannot say enough about how much I love this wig.
I know it.
I'll tell you something, if I wasn't having to switch out into another one, I would stay in this one the entire time, especially with my outfit. When you think about what you're wearing, sometimes like you know, your hair looks better longer, shorter, you know, cropped, with bangs, without bangs. Like for me, if I had to pick of all the styles we have available for what I'm wearing tonight, I'd say this is the perfect match.
Yeah, and by the way, if you want more of a part, then you can move the hair around and get a part. If you don't want much of a part, you don't have to.
And can I show you guys?
Please.
In order to get your part, okay, the first thing you can do, can you do this for me? Just follow along. Put your head down, and now give it a little shake and shake the hair forward. Now give your head a shake. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's not going to go anywhere. And you guys, it's going to open up and it's going to start showing you just very naturally. You don't have to be smart or good with hair to do this. Just give it a little shake. It styles itself. It's so easy.
Yeah. And like you say, you can even put this behind your ears if you want to. You know, like I just did that with mine. Now you obviously see my black earpiece. But the whole thing is that if you want to tuck it behind your ear, you can. You want to bring it forward, you can. It's so adorable.
You don't want to stop touching it, right? I mean, when you tell the truth, when you feel it, it's like, wow, this feels like such amazing, healthy hair.
We're going to show you colors and give you updates, because now I'm wearing the light golden blonde. That's what I have on right here. That's been very, very popular. You know, the other thing is that if I wanted all my hair kind of forward a little bit, I can do that. And I can change the bangs a little bit. If I wanted to, I could actually have my hairdresser just kind of feather them so it's just the right size for it. And I'm trying to do this backwards. But anyway, the whole thing is that if you want to be able to get these colors, light golden blonde, already popular. Here's medium golden blonde, just a little warmer than the light golden blonde, as you can see here. I'll let you take it from there.
Okay. Okay, so your only red choice tonight, if you're looking for a red wig, you're only, and you love this style, you love the love, okay, the layered love,
I love
then you want the medium red with ginger color, okay? If you don't like red at all, and you're like, red to me is just like, I don't even like it, I'm always complaining about my hair being brassy, I'm constantly getting toners, it's never right, light brown. You'll never have an orangey or a red problem or a too brassy problem. Nice and neutral, this light brown. It's the color that I have on. Then, if you're like, you know what, I want a little oomph to it. I'm so bored. I want that highlight. I want it to be visible. I want it to look like I did something, that I have a, you know, sometimes people want their personality to show up in their hair.
Right.
You want to have fun, medium brown with gold.
That's gorgeous.
This is the most high dimension that we have to offer you today, okay?
Yeah.
And then if you're like, I like a highlight, but I don't want it to be like really too obvious. I like it to be there, but really subtle and gentle. You're talking about the medium brown with ginger highlight.
And by the way, we have fewer than 100 remaining of the medium brown ginger. So if you want to get that one, do so quickly before it's gone.
Okay. And then what you have your two really dark hair options, okay? That's these guys right over here. And if I had to explain this the best I could, because I know you can't really see the difference as much on camera, but this is the darkest brown you can get to before you get to a black. This is a true black color that does not have any black or green or blue blue hues, which are disgusting. It's what makes your hair look like shoe polish. It has a perfect amount of shine in it, not overly shiny. This is a perfect execution of black hair. And then in the end, we have the light gray option, which is like 7 to 11 different shades of everything between the lightest of light browns all the way through a perfect snow white.
And by
all
the
the
way,
different gray shades in between.
We have fewer than 100 left in that light gray. So if you want to get that,
this is not going to last. Like, this
the
happens
whole-
every show.
yeah.
There's the, and
That's right.
And then just don't wait any longer. Jump on.
And you have 30 days before you have to decide, am I going to send it back or am I going to keep it? You know, maybe you want the bangs all swept to the side. Maybe you want them a little more wispy.
There is a hairdressing
decide.
career, like easily, that you would have, like, if you were a hairstylist, you would have been an amazing one. I'm telling you, right? Yes, because you totally get it. Because you know what? Sometimes it comes home, and you know what? It's not perfect, and you need to put your little touches on it. You need to move your fingers through it, or maybe you need to get a tiny bit trimmed. So here's what I'm asking you to do. If you've never worn a wig before, and you decided to try your very first one today, when you get your box home, there is a video on QVC.com where I sit down and we go really, really slow. We wrap our hair together, we put the wig on, and then do me a favor, walk away from the mirror, go do something else, forget about it, do something else for 15, 20 minutes, get comfortable with it being on your head, wait until you forgot it's there. The moment that you forgot it's there, I want you to go and check in the mirror at that point and say, how do I look? But not from this close. Take a wide lens, take a look, and do you like the new you? Could you accept the new you? Because everyone around you will accept it. You're your only resistance sort of point.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give it a try, live a little, save some time, and look great.
And I got to tell you, there are times I've worn the wigs, home and whatnot, and my husband hasn't really even seen it that much, except because I've worn them on air, and he'll be like, "Ooh, I'm liking that," And it's like it's all kind of a whole new thing. Okay, guess what? Medium brown ginger has sold out. Light gray just sold out, so we'll take that off.
I gave everybody fair warning. I tried to warn everybody. I'm like, don't wait any longer.
That's
just jump right on.
And what did you say, John? If you want the black, dark brown, or the light brown, 100 each on those. This is medium brown gold with the blonde highlights. Here's medium red ginger. This is the medium gold blonde and the light gold blonde. Yeah,
I don't want to tease people showing them colors that they can't get. Hold on.
We're going to go off to the phones. Barbara from Pennsylvania. By the way, 1,400 of these already spoken for. Barbara from Pennsylvania. Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Just about a year ago, I was flipping the stations, and I bought a blunt cut light gray. And a few months later, there you were again, and I bought my second one because something shouldn't happen to the first one.
Yes.
But I'd like a little help in really anchoring it.
Sure.
I have short, old lady thinning hair.
Okay.
What I've been doing is grabbing the hair above my ear and twisting it, and then making a coil and anchoring it with one bobby pin.
Okay.
Then I put the wig on, and then I take a second bobby pin, which I bury under the hair, under your wig hair, and I kind of make an X out of the second one.
Brilliant.
Any other tips in trying to? Sometimes somebody gives me a hug and a little chip. Any other hints for anchoring it more securely?
Let me. So what is happening? Is it that why do you need the pin there? What happened if you used it to, sort of get your hair up, and then you just remove the pins altogether, and you use that hook and loop tab at the base to make it a little bit tighter, and you used your ear tabs to make sure you push them down next to your head? You really shouldn't at that point. Like, that's all I've done.
Well, if I put my head down and take a little snooze, it'll shift when I lift my head up.
When you lift your head up.
Somebody
Okay,
gives
so you're
me
worried.
a hug, and it'll
Sometimes a wig cap can give it maybe a little bit more traction, or maybe you want to change your mind on where you put your bobby pin, like maybe the back of your head where that whoever is hugging you or saying hello will feel it. Maybe you want to change it and put a little higher. People are more usually will say hello to you. If I could say hello to you, they'll do it a little bit lower, maybe repositioning it a bit higher if that's.
I see what you're doing on the TV. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I will give it a try. But
You know-
even when I'm home alone day after day, I get up, wash my face. I don't want to see my old lady balding head. I wear the wig when I'm all alone.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Share your photos on Facebook. I'd love to meet you.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for giving us your story. It's meaningful because everyone's going to have a little experience. And there's always a little something you can do to make your experience work for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
called, Barbara.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for your call today. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye.